Hello. Hello, Mr. Linchua, can you hear me? Sure. You can just shut down the video. We can just have the call. All right. Good morning, by the way. Did you just wake up? So, yes, our admin Ben is having a problem with his internet connection. That is why I'm the one who is in charge today of having an interview with you. And here with me as well is GM Gray. He's one of the server heads, game masters who are actually who is working for us, and he will be with us today to listen. And later, maybe he can ask some questions about you. Is that okay? Oh, sorry. Before I start, I of course I'd like to introduce myself first. I am GM Odin. I am admin Odin, and I'm one of the admin game masters who are monitoring our user GMs, and as well as the server heads. So it's nice to meet you, Miss Cherlin Chua, right? Nice to meet you. Okay, let's start. So, basing from your name, so I think you're from Malaysia, right? Are you from Malaysia? Particularly, where in Malaysia are you from? Jumampal. All right. So is that like a city near the capital? So it's near Singapore. So Jumampal in Malaysia. All right. And are you right now studying, or did you graduate? Do you have a work? So you're a full-time student, right? Do you mind if I ask what are you studying at the university right now? Okay, marketing, minor in finance. Okay, all right. So your native language, may I ask what languages are you able to speak? Chinese, English, and Malay. Wow, so you are a multilingual person. Interesting. So because you can speak 3 languages, right? I have another question though with regards to your language. Are you able to understand Indonesian or speak Indonesian? Okay, so you can. How about the other dialects in Chinese, like Hokkien, Cantonese? Okay, at least let's say you can speak 4 languages. Wow, that's interesting for a Malaysian. Okay, so you're playing RAN online, am I correct? Okay, how long have you been playing RAN online? January. So right now it's for the GS. Okay, so in GS 1 year and 4 months. How about have you tried playing RAN online in other country like Myro? So so 1 year and 4 months in RAN GS. So let me ask this question. How many years did you play in Myro? So if you don't mind asking me. I forgot to ask this because how old are you again? You're 21. Okay, so you said you're playing in RANGS. May I know your which server are you playing at? Requiem. Okay. And what is your character in Requiem? You're extreme. So your main character is extreme. Did you know that GM Gray here with us has an extreme? I think he mains extreme, right, Gray? Yes. All right. So you and him can go well together in finding bugs or stuff in the future. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so you're playing extreme, playing in Requiem. What is your level? 251. All right. And is it okay after this interview? Wow, 251. Grace said, wow, it's high. So can you give your user ID and IGN later after the interview to me? Like personally. Okay, sure. If you don't mind, it's okay. Like, I'll appreciate it. Loki, Lufason. Okay. Okay. Do you know him? Do you know that character, Gray, in Requiem? Oh, okay. So Gray is telling that he knows your character. When you become a GM, you kind of like you can like force yourself to make accounts in different servers because of sometimes there's problem in Unity, and again there's problem in Requiem, then you have to test it, some sort of like that. That's why Gray is all over the servers spying. Okay. I'm kidding. Okay, so you have a 251 extreme in Requiem. Now let's talk about your IP address. So where do you play usually? Do you just play at home or you play outside? I see. So, basing from what you said, you have a dynamic. I guess you have a dynamic IP address. Your IP address changes now and then, right? But basically, two IP addresses only, Malaysia and Singapore IP address, right? Is that right? Okay, I understand. Two IP addresses. So you only play at home. If in Singapore, so pardon me to ask, but so you also have a house in Singapore, is that right? Oh, you're in a rental room. So you play in your let's say just apartment, renting apartment, and at your home in at home. Okay. Do you have two or more computers that you possess or that you own? Okay. So right now that I've asked you where do you play, I'm gonna ask you now how many hours do you play? So let's say in a day or let's say in a week. How many like what's the minimum hours you play? Wow. Okay. So let's say one day. So one day, 10 hours, more than 10 hours, or more than so from 10 hours a day. So oh, that's like 70 hours a week. Am I right? How about Gray? Gray, how many hours do you play a day? That's a long. That's pretty much a lot of hours, and it's good. I mean, it's good for secret. He said secret. You probably just plays 5 or something. Anyways, okay, 70 hours a week. Let's set aside the brand information or your playing time and stuff. Now let's go to your hobbies and skills. What are you aside from, of course, aside from playing RAN online? What are your hobbies? Gray here is also, likes basketball. So you're like, so if you're not playing RAN online, you play basketball. Okay. Aside from basketball, do you have any other hobbies? Checking on the internet, surfing the internet. How about like singing or any special skills that you have? Okay, so let me say you're a troubleshooter. You like to find solutions. Is that right? Okay, troubleshooting. Because our run client also has some problems, right? And sometimes I know, yeah, I know. And if users are frustrated from it, and they, of course, as a part of the GM team, they keep on asking you, and of course you have to find a solution. And I think this is a good skills that you have. Okay, how about let's go to your translation skills. So you said you can speak Chinese, English, Malaysian, Indonesian. Are you able to translate documents, for example, from Chinese to English or vice versa, or Malay to English? So basically, you can translate documents in any of the languages that you speak. Okay. Okay, so you're also familiar with the Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel, right? Do you use any or do you know any Word application or Word softwares aside from MS and or Excel, the Microsoft? Now let's move on to being a GM. So, as you are aware, we are hiring a GM right now. That's why we're having this interview. Now, I'd like to ask you this question. How would you like to use your GM account or your GM character if you will be hired to help or support players in game? So can you give me a thought about that? So first and foremost, immediate response. What else? What else from that? Aside from that? Okay, so you'd like to work in a team to work on solutions, right? Okay. Do you prefer working alone or do you prefer working with other people? Other people. Okay, I just wanna clear out. Okay. How about for example, in finding bugs, do you like just finding it by yourself first, or you like working with others? Would you prefer working with other GMs to find out bugs? Okay, working with other GMs. If in case you'll be hired as a game master, the minimum requirement for GM activities daily. So let's say this is daily is 2 hours a day. So you think what's the best or how many hours are you able to fulfill your duties as a GM in case? Okay. So that's a yes. Okay, that's a yes. I just wanna confirm. Okay. So of course, as a team, we also need to, to have a weekly meeting for our concerns, for the problems that we have to solve, for our events, and usually we do that during Wednesdays from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So 8 p.m. to 8. So like PH GMs and GMs, we usually start from 8 until 10. Sorry, 7 to 10, around that time. So do you think you're able to attend Wednesday's meeting? Okay, another question. So what do you think about the user GM role system? We have the system right now of user GMs who work remotely, that we are implementing. We hire different people from different countries to help us to become user GMs. What do you think about this? Yeah, okay. Different cultures with different thinking, with different opinions. Times, yeah. So just like there, let me guess your time there it's around, is it 8 or 9? 9:23. But for, yeah, okay. Okay, so right now GM Grace in the Philippines, and you have the same time, but here it's 10:23. Okay, it's almost time. We're almost finished though, don't worry. Okay, so another question that I'd like to ask is, why should we hire you as one of our game masters in RAN Online? Okay, so also, would like to ask you that being a game master is, please do not treat this as a full-time job. Please treat this, this is a part-time job. And we'd also like to inform you that usually for user GMs, we do not offer monetary allowance or cash. But one of the benefits is, of course, getting worth of a lot of amount of our coins. Or so I hope it's clear to you that we cannot give monetary allowance, but we can give benefits such as our coins allowance. Okay, thank you. Okay then, I think as Gem Gray here Gem Gray, do you want to ask any additional questions before I end the interview? Okay, you can speak. Okay, so that's a question. So your friend was accused of scamming. How would you help the person who he scammed? Right, exactly. He steals items. He deceives users. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Okay. Okay. So Gray is very clear, right? She said she will scold his friend, and at the same time will not help. Okay. Yeah, that is usually the punishment to our based on our policy. Yeah, same thing with scamming. All right. Okay. I guess that's it. We are done with the interview, Miss Cherlyn Chua. Miss Cherlyn Chua, also after the call, can you send me your email address and your oh, I already got your Skype, your email address, so we can email you the results. Okay. And so yes, please, please check your email as from day to day and before Thursday, this 7th of April. We will probably send the email with regards to the results. It's either on Wednesday, 2 days later, or on the 7th of April. Okay. Again, Miss Sterling Chua, thank you for the interview, and I hope you'll be part of our team. All right. Have a nice day. All right. Bye.